stood between Turkey and the Israeli regime, and that was the Syrian government. The Syrian government, which also was able to assist the resistance in Lebanon, which also helped the resistance in Palestine. That's gone. The Al-Qaeda regime is not going to do anything. And of course, everything has been destroyed in Syria. So Erdogan is in trouble. And he did not help Iran during the two wars. Radar bases in Turkey were used against Iran. AWACS jets of NATO were used against Iran during both wars, especially the second war, the AWACS jets. I don't recall the first war. Perhaps they were necessary. But anyway, so he's in a difficult situation now. He does not have the strength of Iran, obviously.
A SWAT situation.
And he doesn't have all these underground bases and missiles and drones. But if he needs help, there's no doubt that Iran will support Turkey. No doubt.
Wait,
If
it's not a
there's war,
hostage
there's no
situation,
doubt
is
that
it?
Iran will go to the aid of Turkey.
Mic check.
If
Mic
the
check.
Israelis try to take
hear
Syria,
me?
there's no doubt that Iran
Hello?
helps Syria, regardless of whether it's Al-Qaeda basis or whatever you want to call the government in Damascus. Iran will assist Turkey against the Israeli regime with zero
It's
resistance.
the tap water making him come back.
I think that's important because it's all about ending the occupation
Jones,
in the
thank you for
region.
coming to
It's
number one.
the
Welcome to the
security
university
or
class.
whatever is reshaping
Welcome to the
itself
family,
in the
Jones.
region.
I appreciate
Its
you.
main focus would be to end the occupation. As you mentioned, Iran is not anymore in Syria. Iran was helping, supporting the government in Syria, giving
Emma, you are really proud of Canada. huh?
oil, supporting them because of the difficulties the United States captured all those
That's
oil
for sure.
facilities in Syria. The government was under tremendous pressure under Bashar Assad. But those days are gone. They're not there anymore. And Iran doesn't have a relationship with the government in Syria. It's all about
We would have to worry
Turkey and
about
the way they see the
being kidnapped
conflict.
or abducted.
In the eyes
Not
of the
being
Israelis,
shot.
you
Oh, the
see
shooting
them
that's
talking
happening
about
every
two
day, different
movements
world.
in the
So
region.
sad.
One of them
Honestly,
is
I remember being young and I didn't have to worry about that either, Julie. That's kind of crazy.
Turkey together.
I'm not saying, guys,
Qatar
it
and
never
maybe
happened, but I am saying,
somehow
like,
with
this shit is like
Saudi
an
Arabia.
everyday
And the other
occurrence.
one is
What do you guys think?
Iran and the acts of
It's
resistance.
happening
in the eyes
now
of
more than
Israelis
ever,
when they
or
talk
is it just
about
because we're
it.
seeing it a lot in the
These
news? What do you guys think?
Forces,
Because
which
Julie,
I don't
I
recognize this
kind
sort
of,
of
I understand
definition,
that,
but
Julie. I'm
I
on the
mentioned
same
that
side
because
as you.
Israel sees this way. Do you think these are coming together somehow as an outcome of
No,
what
do you
has happened
think
so
it's
far?
because they're
Or
not
can
taking their
we-
medication
can we be
properly?
optimistic about
If they'd only take it
forces
properly,
coming together to end the occupation in Syria, to end the occupation in Lebanon, to end the
it's
occupation, which is the
insane.
main
It's
source
so
of
insane and
conflict
stupid.
in West Asia. in Syria.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that they're even allowed
Possible for all these countries
to prescribe such dangerous chemicals, mind-altering things. It doesn't do anything for them, but set them up for failure. Any of those things, whether it's a dopamine inhibitor or serotonin, melatonin, whatever it is. I mean, it's not that it's to say not to take those things at all, right? I mean, someone might be just way off balance one week with something and feeling like, man, maybe some melatonin tonight might help me sleep.
In Qatar,
Right.
if someone criticizes the ruler,
Yeah, over the years I've used that very seldomly, off and on, a handful of times.
trouble. So, I mean, in Iran,
Yeah, I mean, I
better
could
than not.
go with it, go without it. I didn't notice any negative side effects. I've heard some people say it gives them
I remember
nightmares
before the war, some people say
or feel lethargic in the morning.
Persian language
But I myself, personally, I don't notice any difference. Well, I think it's because when I do take it, it's a very small dose.
BBC Persian or Iranian.
I like the ones that, like, there are some teas that have it. And then I know the calcium magnesium powder that I like to use started to make a product that has a little bit of melatonin in it. Yeah, so that is good. Some people actually use that stuff even during the day, like small micro dosing,
Like in Albania,
as opposed to using
where they have like 3,000-4,000 people.
a sedative
working 24
or
hours
something
a day
else to
to
help
produce
with
material on
anxiety or
Facebook and
hyperactivity.
Twitter.
Right, but I mean, it's a matter of, again, it's not something you want to overuse. Very small doses. I mean, I'm a 145-pound adult,
These,
and 1 to 2 milligrams is about the most I'll take at a time.
ice on the Khamenei.
Right, so when you have people taking 5, 10, 15, 20 milligrams every night, and when I have used it over the years off and on, it's 1 or 2 milligrams, 2 to 3 times a week tops.
People are insane. But think of
Right, and I have tried just to see what it was like, tried a larger dose of that, and I do agree it does kind of make you start to feel a little heavy-headed.
cannot talk like that.
Yeah, so I can see why somebody might say they get lethargic symptoms or feeling, yeah, so, yeah, those kind of doses I can understand, because like I said, 1 to 2 milligrams, even a half a milligram.
Keep them in power because of the oil and the gas.
Well, I think the teas, when you get it into tea, usually it's 1 or 2 milligrams per tea bag, right?
If they do, Iran will welcome it. The axis of resistance will welcome it. Maybe at some point out of date.
Right, and just for some people, as opposed to turning to something stronger to help with, maybe get the jitters a little bit for whatever reason. Man, I drank too much coffee. I've been really excited about upcoming events. I just found out that, oh my God, right, whatever it is, and you just want to calm down a little bit.
To help the Palestinian people.
Right, some might want to reach for something more powerful, or for some that is plenty powerful enough.
But
And having a nice
now the Israeli regime is
melatonin tea or chamomile tea, for some a cup of coffee
are not in the interest of the regime.
helps to calm them down and counteract that. It all depends, and you got to be able to read yourself. And when you're using such subtle things, if you kind of make a mistake or, well, maybe I shouldn't have used coffee, it didn't counteract that the way I thought, or, you know, the melatonin didn't really
to maintain
work as good as I thought, but I'm doing okay. Doing okay.
Get him out of power. So this is not a sane people. It is an insane regime with an insane population, and so they're actually
Right, I mean, how numb do you want to be? Like,
are not
how
in the interest of the
how
Israeli
calm
regime.
do you need to get your
Actually,
nerves,
they do
really?
push us.
Right, I mean, when you combine, you know, a positive, jovial kind of mindset.
It could push the country, not necessarily the current leadership, but it could push the country back towards the axis of resistance.
A gratitude, you know, living in
Countries
gratitude
that
and
are assisting the
peace.
United States
Combine
in the war
that,
against
breath.
Iran.
The problem
I
is,
mean,
which was
it
mentioned
really,
by
that's
you,
all
by
it
you,
takes,
was
right? I
about
mean, what else do you
Turkey
need?
and Turkey and the region.
Right, I mean, there are
Abroad,
times,
said
right?
that
Like we said, there are traumatic
Before you get to
situations
Turkey,
where
you're around
one might
Amrad,
need
right? He's the guy in that street file. And after he
something
sends
more
him an
powerful
email
to
saying,
control
"Send a picture of your,
themselves.
what
But I
was
mean,
it,
I think it's
granddaughter or
gotten way out of
something?
hand.
Something brilliant.
No, I mean, they're literally 5, 6 years old. Like, they're hyperactive, give them something, I can't deal with them. And that person's over medicated and psychotic, and then these doctors, they know it's fucked up. And they're just looking at this parent, and all they can do is just write the poor child the prescription, because if they don't, what happens? No, we have a lot of retired and current doctors, some going into the field, thinking about it, ride-alongs. We have a lot of different people here in these classes. Just citizens themselves, too, like us, who are curious and like to talk about these things. It's a form of therapy. What don't you understand about that? Right, so if you want to continue to label what we're doing here in our rooms a mental illness, I think you should really get yourself in check and worry about the hostages and the fucking pedophiles that you've been protecting and murderers. Yeah, I'd focus on that. We're desperately waiting for people to address the facts and concerns with the vaccines and overprescribing of SSRIs and what's been happening here with the abuse of our children while you stick fucks play your games. So, anyways. So yeah, a lot of people in these classes and doctors that have been through this, what happened in the past over the decades? If you have a parent who's demanding that you put them on something because they can't deal with them, you better put them on something. What happens? Yeah, those kids wind up getting fucking beat or killed by these psychotic parents, and then they blame the doctor. And then if they can prove that they asked the doctor to put them on something, and if they had only listened, and have they been sued for that shit? And there are some squeaky cases there, I know, with that kind of stuff. It's in that direction. Yeah, it gets pretty sick and demented with some of these psychos with their eyelashes and Botox and worrying about seed oils and food dyes.
A young man did, 17-year-old got shot.
You know, the psychos that have been pushing it in recent years. Right, I mean, back decades ago, yeah, that got brought up quite a bit in the health classes. The studies with the food dyes causing hyperactivity, too much. Right, and then remember what the response was? They made jokes about it, rolled their eyes, and then we saw the baby bottles go out on the shelves with liquid dyed sugar in little baby bottles. Right at eye level in all the stores. Go back in time. You can't deny it. There's so many people here in class that know exactly what we're talking about, and they're all around the world, so you're not going to tell us shit. It ain't me, babe. I'd wake the fuck up if I were you.
It had closer ties with the Emirates.
I mean, I don't know what happened, but
Unbelievable, right?
Princes built palaces for themselves.
it's terrible, but
Yeah, and the stuff with seed oils too, right? What is the thing with seed oils? So again, decades ago, I know back when the idiots with the mercury and the tuna, right, the same ones that ran their fucking mouths back in 2008 and 9 and, oh, vaccines cause autism, and when we're very carefully trying to make sure people don't do that, and they pushed it and pushed it and pushed it, didn't they, Kennedy? Right, so anyways, how sad, huh? And it's interesting when you really start to connect all the dots and you just understand, yeah, focus on the handful of stuff. And nobody wants to do that. And that's what's really sad and scary and has been to us for many years.
Support for Syria was because of
that's true.
Palestine and because of the empire.
It's so messed up.
And
That's exactly
after
what I
this
just said just now.
dirty war
That's
that
exactly what I just
Obama
said.
began against Syria,
It's messed
Iran
up.
supported the Syrian
It's
government
fucked up.
because it was the
Times
empire's
change. It's
objective.
just not the same.
And Erdogan,
But yeah, usually if they deny the parent demanding they put the child on the medication, it winds up worse for the kid, huh? Sad. Yeah, these people are fucking psycho. Psycho fucking people. Get them away from our children, please. They're in our healthcare systems, in our state departments, in our schools, or in our households. The sick motherfucker next door with the custody of our youngest 2 children. Yeah, his name's Michael Scott Garan, him and his sick mother. Yeah. It's not okay they tried to kill me, but we don't gotta talk about that. But how they've tried to justify it around here and protect the sick motherfuckers should be a huge eye-opener for you if you're not awake yet. Have you been enlightened?
angry with the Iranians because of this.
You know how many items are being recalled?
You're a saint.
Like foods, not just vegetables.
Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb,
What the hell was
Jesus.
happening?
Bless you. Blessed are you. Bless you. Oh, bless your soul, man. You're going to need it. Blessed are you. They're already blessed, man. See that? Bless your soul.
I'm telling you, I mean this.
Bless you.
They don't talk to us.
Evolution in the second
Take care,
generation
everyone. Prayer for
of the Taliban, even though we still have.
Right, like it's an old saying, because if you see someone sneezing,
Thank you. Ooh, sorry.
or say, bless you,
Whatever happened to just throw it?
hope you get better. Bless you. May you be blessed.
That's what happened back in my day.
Blessed are you. Blessed are you. Oh, blessed are you.
Because the worst possible
Bless you.
It's going on. Who's overseeing?
Be bless you.
with the empire.
Oh, it's pure bliss. It's pure bliss. Heavens to Betsy.
What's going on, bro? Mad stuff is being
Have you ever seen Lady and the Tramp?
I had to fact
Remember the beaver?
check that shit.
I know. Stop it.
Worst possible outcome is this Epstein guys.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not liking
It is
this.
the U.S. empire and the Zionist
Aw, shucks.
They still make
ideology.
popsicles? Actually, that sounds
See, I can't force it to do it. It just does it. I know people will be like, do it again, because they said I sound like the beaver from Lady and the Tramp. And I'm just like, do it again. And I try. I cannot. No matter how much. I mean, it might happen a little bit, but to do it on purpose, it just naturally happens if I'm talking and rambling. Sometimes I have these gaps in my teeth. My tongue gets a little messed up sometimes, like the muscle memory in my tongue. I think it gets confused, especially if I've been trying to pronounce words with other dialectics. At the deli. Why do some call it a deli and some call it a delicatessen? You prefer cafe? That's totally different though. A cafe, where you assume is like coffee and cinnamon rolls, right? Am I confused? Am I? So where would you go to have brunch?
They would have the most. They would have
So is Paneria bread considered a cafe? What the hell is a bistro? Why should I know this? Why is it French? God damn it. What's a bistro? Bistro, what?
If there's war, Iran will engage in war. Iran is not going to allow an Israeli regime.
You hate me, don't you?
Do anything but
It's okay.
Before wrapping up, Professor,
We're used to that.
do you see the situation right now? That
It means we're doing our job, right?
Instead of
We don't have a
continuation
job.
of that policy of tit for tat and putting pressure on Iranian economy, do you see any possibility that the United States would get back to the war, or maybe Israel getting back to the war?
For Iran.
'Cause every time I look into your loving eyes,
If the Americans try to strangle Iran,
I see a love
whatever it needs,
that money
what it will do whatever it needs to be
just
done.
can't buy.
And as I said this is I think the third time I'm saying it. There
I
is no
Helping procurement
ceasefire.
managers keep
We're
buildings
not
running.
live my life
And
to
the
be
entire coalition that stood and stands with the United States and continues to host the U.S.
no
As we speak,
one
in Qatar,
can
U.S.
do
refueling planes are
or
another
undo
asset.
the
are changing right now.
things you do.
There is no ceasefire. And Iran will do whatever it takes.
Anything you want,
As
you got
Malcolm
it.
X once said.
Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you
Thank you
got
so much
it.
for being with us today. Great pleasure,
Baby. It's been done by Bonnie Wright and Roy Orbison, probably a few other folks. I'm glad to give my love
While multiple law
to
enforcement agencies fanned out and waited for more information, troopers gathered what information they could.
Can
Can't you see that you're smothering me? Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
Yeah. Oh, when you have people like that, you know, and you know they're trying to cover up stuff like that. Yeah, they're easy pickings for some of those travelers. It's already happened. How you doing down there? Mwah. Love you. Thank you. You're welcome.